Yes, yes. This is a test run. Good people of YouTube, thank you for being here. Let me make sure my sound is good. Yes, yes. This is a test run for the Getty's Wormhole, man. Thank you guys for being here. This is a sort of impromptu, but I just want to give a rundown and run a test on what this channel is going to be about and give everybody the rundown of what we're going to speak about. We're going to open up the panel, have some people come up and talk about some things. We might have a numerology reading, but we're going to talk a little bit about some numerology too. But I just want to make sure that I got all my ducks in a row. I got all of my stuff together. I got everything tight as far as the show is concerned. I spent some time setting some things up. So it's going to be a new look, for the show. So, yeah, I'm clear my voice. Cars, salute. I'm just trying to make sure that I got all my ducks in the row and everything straight and together. And I will be with you guys in a moment. Hello, let me shout out some people in the chat. Tamara and Zone, thank you for being here. Tasha Oshie Groves, thank you for being here, good sister. It's really good to see you. I hope y'all can hear me. I hope I ain't talking to myself. I did check the audio though. Moments with Diva, love is love. Appreciate you. Car, shout out to you, good brother. Let's see who else is in the building. Black Money Corp, shout out, bro. Salute to you, man. Thank you for being here. This is the test run, man. Like I said, I did everything on a whim. I felt like I've been stalling for too long, so I figured let me just go ahead and speed things up, man. Try to get some stuff set up real quick and jump up here and do a test, man, to see how the look is. You'll see the look in a minute. Before the billions, appreciate you. Salute to you, young brother. Shout out, man. Thank you, good sir, for being here. Vanita, 16, shout out to you. Thank you for being here, good sister. Wally, shout out to you. Thank you for being here. Sakpase, my brother. Sakpase. Let me see who else we got. All right. But yes, give me a few ticks. I'm twerking something out and I'm gonna show y'all the new look, man. And see, I want to see what y'all think about the new look. All right. Just give me a few ticks. I'll be on screen in a hop, skip, and a jump. Meanwhile, y'all sit back and y'all chat, check the chat out, salute each other, connect with each other in a hot skip. We all know each other. Love is love. It's in the building. But this is one of those things that I've always been passionate about right here. The unknown, the unseen, right? But give me 1 second. I'm going to be right with you. I promise you. All right, here we go. Yo, everybody can hear me. Let me put myself on the screen. And hold on, let me remove this. All right, good people. Thank you for being here. This is Getty's Wormhole, man. Thank y'all for being a part of the show. This is the test run. This is the test run. This is the test run. I want to make sure I got all my ducks in a row, all my visuals right. How's my screen looking? How's my background looking? How am I coming off to you, good people? Because there's going to be many different backgrounds. There's going to be many different subjects, many different topics. This is the one thing I've always been passionate about, right? As I was speaking about before, the unknown, the unseen, the inexplainable, the stars, the constellations, the astrology of us, the numbers, the number of man, the number of evil, the numbers of good and bad, the good, the bad, the ugly of society, the undertrodden, the underbelly, the entire thing that makes everybody comfortable, right? These conversations that make grandma blood quiver, right? Make her heart flutter because she's like, you over there talking about that thing you should not be talking about. You're talking about the stars. You're talking about the constellations. You're talking about aliens. You're talking about giants. You're talking about monsters. You're talking about dreams, nightmares, snakes, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, right? This is what we're going to delve into on this channel. And this is the test run right here, good people. And we're going to go there on this channel. No holding back. No. And the sound is good. Thank you, Vanita. She said she loved the background and the sound is good. Y'all tell me how the background look because I don't know. I've been working on this thing all day. Well, not all day, but part of the day. A lot of the day was spent doing this. And I said, man, you know what? I got to get it together today because I told people I'm gonna pop it off on the weekend. And here we are, man. But we're gonna do a test run. I just want to give a rundown of what people are gonna expect from this show right here. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to get religion. You're going to get history. You know, you're going to get all of those things that we don't know about. You don't know about. I don't know about. I want people to school me on this thing. So this is the wormhole. And I've always been interested in conversations like this. Conversations like this pull people in. You know, you'd be surprised at what people think about their lives, their future, what they've seen when you were a kid. What kind of things did you see? Did you have the woman riding on your back? What they say, the witch riding on you? You know, sleep. What they call it? Sleep paralysis, right? But the old folks would say that's a demon on you. That's a monster riding. It's trying to take your soul. You wake up in the morning, you can't breathe, you can't move, you can't talk, you can't walk. What is that about, right? So we're gonna get into all of those things. This is the wormhole. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you. New channel. I'm gonna pull up my Mr. Real Estate, but yes, I just wanted to give y'all a rundown, man, of what this thing is going to be about, and we're gonna go into the depths of religion, the depths of your Bible, the depths of your Quran, the depths of the Buddhism. We're gonna talk about all of that stuff, man. We're not just gonna focus on Christianity and Catholicism. We're gonna go all the way there. We're gonna focus on religions that predate the Bible and Catholicism, right? We're going to talk about the things that make people uncomfortable because you got to get it. You got to get it from the source, right? So, yes, this is what the wormhole is about, man. We go down into a rabbit hole, a wormhole, and you never know where we end up. If we just burrowing through. We're just burrowing through, and wherever we land is where we land. That's where it's at. And I'm hoping Wealth Engineering comes in. I did send him a private chat. I sent him a message and let him know that I'll be going live. I'll be up here at 6 o'clock. I figured I'd jump on here early because Gail is going live at 8. Got to show her some love, right? So I figured I would show Gail some love. So I said, Gail going live at 8. Let me go ahead and jump up here at 6. I partially got everything put together. I can at least do a test run with what I got going on here, right? So here we are. Here we are. And good brother, Mr. Real Estate, how you doing?
Doing well. How's my audio?
It's good.
Well,
It's
I'm
good.
so happy to be a part of history, and I would just like to kick it off by saying 9/11 was an inside job. COVID has been used by the elite to quell mass rebellions and free Palestine.
Free Palestine. And you know we can't say the C word, right?
Hey, you said that this is Getty's
Gotta speak in
wormhole show.
code.
You said
But
anything
are we going
goes.
there? Are we gonna go there? Are we gonna go there? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I
All
love
right,
it.
I got
See,
you.
that's that wormhole
We'll
conversation I'm
speak in
talking about right there. You
Orwellian
see
double
that?
talk.
That's where we're going. We're going down the wormhole of conspiracy. We're going down the wormhole of espionage. We're going down the wormhole of what do you call it? Oh man, now I'm blanking now. Social
Social
engineering. That's what I
engineering,
wanted to say.
political
There we go. Thank you.
psyops,
You thinking like me?
political
Thank you, sir.
coups,
Yeah, we're
the
going down
alphabet
the wormhole of social
organizations,
engineering.
hidden
Yes, yes,
colors.
yes, yes, yes. The poison in the water, the covenants, and all of these things. This is what we're going to do. And I just wanted to make sure everything would run fine. I didn't want to get up here and I got a whole subject and I got a whole panel, and then I start struggle streaming, and something starts flickering in the back or whatever the case may be. But um, I'm
Yeah, if I
hoping.
may say something real quick, I must say you are quite the meek and humble brother. You was over on other streams talking about, oh guys, I'm working on a little some for my other channel, a little some. Meanwhile, you got the production value on point, got the backdrop, you have the thumbnail on fleek, got the introduction on point. Feel like I'm about to start a Marvel cinematic movie or something. Shoot.
Hey, we going
Okay,
there.
okay.
We going there,
Production
man.
value on
Yes,
point. I can dig
yes.
it.
I was hoping that I'm waiting on wealth engineering, and Tasha Oshie grows because, like I said, the last live I had, not the last live, but they did some numerology stuff. But what we can do
Mm-hmm. Tasha She Grows
right
is in the
here
chat.
and now, yeah, she is. I seen her. Shout out to you, Friendsgiving. Thank you for being here, love. Let me get to your first chat though, because I did see you, but I was ranting for a minute. Oh, Vanita 16 says thank you for the background. The sound is good. Thank you, Vanita 16. That intro, Tasha Oshiguro says, I love that intro. It's so official. Thank you. Thank you. I wanted it to be dramatic, man, because I know we're gonna go there here. I know we're gonna go there on this show. Getty's Wormhole, what religion are you? I am of no religion. I am of no religion. I am a spiritual being. Um, when it comes down to religion, right? Here's what got me out of religion. Let's just go there right quick. Here's what made me step away from Christianity and all of its moving parts. It's history, right? So I used to be a Christian. I've had my hand in. I've been a Seventh-day Adventist. I've been a Baptist, right? So when I was a Baptist, I studied the Bible every day. Once I devoted myself to the religion, I did study the Bible every day. Then I learned about the Sabbath day, which is a part of the Ten Commandments, right? The Sabbath day is actually Saturday, right? The seventh day of the week is Saturday. The first day of the week is Sunday. Look at your calendars, people, right? So the first day of the week is Sunday. The Sabbath day, which is to say that's the day the Lord rested after he created the heavens and the earth, right? So, but in time that got changed over to Sunday. But even the New Testament holds up, right? The Ten Commandments, even in the New Testament. You dig? If you remember the scripture where the woman was asking about how to get into the kingdom of heaven, he told her you need to uphold all of the commandments. When someone messed up in the New Testament, Jesus would say, "Well, you got all of the commandments right except one." So all of a sudden now it's okay for everybody to not follow this one commandment that tells you to carry your ass to church on Saturday. And in mass, we go to church on Sunday. So when I did the history on that, I'm like, oh well, right? So and then that made me delve deeper into history and made me delve deeper into how did it change? Where did the philosophy change? When did people start going to church from Saturday to Sunday, right? Then when you go back far enough, you'll find out that it was the Catholic Church that did that, right? The Catholic Church changed the date and time. And if you believe in prophecy, the Bible even said that when the Antichrist comes, he's going to change the times and the days. So a lot of people in the Seventh-day Adventist belief system says that that was the prophecy that was fulfilled. They was going to get the masses of the world to ignore the Sabbath day, right? The changing of the time, right? So that made me delve even more into history and getting into the origins of religions and things like that. So the more I studied, the more it pushed me away. Now, Tamara Zone says that's Old Testament. No, it's not. The Ten Commandments are actually in the New Testament. We in the wormhole. Hold on. We in the wormhole. See, this is why I love having conversations like this. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all once I get done with this here. All right. So let me pull this up. Let me pull this up for you. I'm gonna show you that this is in the New Testament. All right. Now I haven't studied the Bible in a very long time. I used to can pop this stuff off the top of my head, scriptures and things like that. But that was when I was in my 20s. When I decided to change my life and get up out of the streets and the ghetto and all of that stuff, right? So, of course, I delved into religion while I was married. So, let me see. I'm finna search something for you, and when I find it, I'm gonna pull it up. Okay, you said that's in the New Testament. And you said that's Old Testament. Now, are you saying, Tamara Zone, that that everything in the Old Testament is eradicated and it's done for, right? Is that where you getting at with that? Because that's what I want to know. Hold on. Let me find this scripture real quick. All right. Let me see. Okay. Okay, she said she was referring to the Sabbath. Oh, all right. I misunderstood you, sister. My bad. Oh, my bad, Diva. I'm sorry. But you said that's Old Testament. A lot of times when people say that, when they say that's Old Testament, what they mean is Christ died on the cross for your sins, and now everything that's old is done and done for, because the veil was split, the graves were opened, and everything old is now done away with and eradicated, right? And if you really read the scriptures and you study it enough, you would know that the one thing that carried over is the Ten Commandments, all right? Because Jesus confirmed that. Okay, so yeah, I got you. Thank you. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. That's why I wanted this to be a panel, so that people can actually speak what they have to say rather than typing it, and then I gotta decipher what you're actually saying and get your inflections and all that stuff from text, because a lot of times you can't communicate really that clearly in text because you can't get the inflection. You can't get. Look, Wally says, so you saying everyone going to hell? Wally,
In a handbasket.
Wally tripping already. But yes, hold on. Tamara, she said, I'm ready to start. No, I wasn't going to start with you. You know what I'm saying? I just, I'm so used to people when I say things like that. I'm so used to people who call themselves devout Christians challenging that, even though it's right there in the biblical text for you to read, right? It's there. You should not be, if you believe in what you believe in, you should not be going to church on Sunday. Your day is Saturday, period. Now, if we say God has an unchanging hand, then goddamn it, what he said thousands of years ago ain't changed, right? He said, I was referring to the Sabbath. Tasha Oshigro said, I went to a AME Zion College, and everyone was required to take Bible 101 as a freshman. That class totally turned me against organized religion. Yeah. I didn't take a class, but I studied a lot, and the more that I studied, the more I started to see the truth for what it really was. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't know how to read the Bible, right? They read it like it's a book. You can't read it like that. It's coded. right? So you gotta be able to decipher what's going on. And if you don't understand the coded language of the Bible, then you will be lost in the sauce, right? So you can read it from Genesis to Revelation, and all you're gonna get is that you read a bunch of stories, and then you're gonna take all of those stories not as allegories, but as truth that it actually happened, but when really it didn't, right? So um, that's what that's going to do to you. So you got to know how to read it. You got to bounce around in the Bible if you want to get an understanding. You got to take one topic, one subject, one meaning, one thing that happened, and you got to go around the Bible and find where it was said every single time in the Bible, and then juxtapose that to the original text that you found, right? And then you got to go back and find the Hebrew version. What did the Hebrew say? What did it say in Hebrew? Then you got to find out, okay, what was it written in before it was written in Hebrew? Because it's been translated over thousands and thousands. You don't even know what that said. And then you run across a phrase or a practice that's called is it Hotep Jesus? It's something Jesus. Damn, I can't remember it right now. But what that means is it's something, but it ends with Jesus, right? But what that means is that when people in ancient times would find these scrolls, these ancient scrolls that's thousands of years old, when they decipher them, they would read them things and they would say, I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. So I'm going to make my own interpretation of what this means. Right? That's that the language of damn, is it just the Jesus? It's some kind of phrase that they call it that back in the day, because they didn't understand the ancient text. So they would say, "Oh, I'm gonna make up my own meaning as to what this mystic text means to me." Okay, so Dakota doesn't mean the product. Lord in your head.
Can I ask you a
Quebec
question, Getty?
Never Exone says it doesn't decoded. It doesn't need private interpretation. Lord in your head. I mean, look, to each his own. Like I said, I am not a scholar. I'm not an expert. I'm just curious. And I'm just telling you, this is my journey and this is what I came across through my studies in religion, through my studies looking into religion and juxtaposing that to ancient texts and things like that, and all of the things that come behind that, the interpretations, the translations, and all of that. In a lot of cases, man, you really don't know what the hell that shit is saying, right? So, but the Bible is coded language. It really is. If you don't understand that, right, then you're taking these scriptures and you're taking them literal, and that is not the way it was meant to be for you to be taken. It's not. The ancients didn't mean for you to take this literal. They did not. They didn't. You understand what I'm saying? This is coded language. This is the way these things were written for you to give you stories and inspiration and spirituality on how to navigate through your life and even in the afterlife, right? In some, right? So it's not meant for you to take literal. But the last time you seen a man walk on water, I'm just saying. But to each his own. I'm not here to judge. I'm just letting you know this is the wormhole. So when I'm speaking about the Bible, I'm not going to talk about the Bible the way everybody else talk about it. I'm not. This is not the place for you. This is not the place for anybody to come and you think that you're going to hear the same thing that your pastor's talking. We're not going to talk that over here. We're going beneath the pages. We're going beneath the surface, and we're going to decipher some things. And we're going to listen to everybody because everybody got something to say, right? So hold on, Black's Tropical Homestead. Shout out, where you at? Hold on. Shout out, good folks. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for coming. Soil brothers and soil sisters. All right. Okay, Star, that's true. All right, hold on. All right. Also, need for Holy Spirit to give you the interpretation as well, right? So, and see, here's the thing, man. This is why this is so important and why I'm so excited about this channel. So we can have talks like this, right? I may be a contrarian to what you believe, but I want to hear what you got to say too. And not even to argue about it. I want to see your interpretation, to see if your interpretation matches some of the interpretations that I ran across when I was involved, right? Or to see if some of your interpretations can kind of line up with my interpretations that I developed when I started to study beyond the Bible, right? So this is very important. So brother Cars talking about the Holy Spirit. And look, I got this. All of these conversations y'all having right now. These are subjects. This is just a test run. This is a subject for a show. I'm telling you, man. Look, this is going to be so exciting. Hold on. Let's see. Friendsgiving says Mike is great, but chair is busted out. But I get the message. You will see me soon. She said the mic is great, but the chair is busted. You don't like my chair? You don't like my chair? Friendsgiving. What's going on with the chair? Hold on. Hold on. That's funny. The mic is great, but chair is busted. When I get the message, you will see me soon.
Not your chair though. I think is talking about
That
Wally.
Wally said that. Wally, you tripping on my chair, brother? Hold on. Let me see their exchange between Wally and. Yeah, see, a lot of people don't care for it. Me either. You know what I'm saying? Like, me either. I don't care for religion like that, right? But I've been in those shoes before. I would say that. I've been in those shoes, right? And I was a person who believed very strongly about certain things. But like I said, it was the research, man. It was the research that it was the reading of different things that made me do an about face and start looking at things differently, right? She said, "I'm ready to start." You said a test, bro. But yeah, you having a full class. Hey, but you know what? Uh Tamara and Zone, that's what this does to me though. You know what I'm saying? I'm passionate about stuff like this. And we got some time. Gail gonna be live here soon, so we got some time. Maybe some people want to jump up in the panel. I'm really waiting for Wealth Talk Engineer. I mean, what is it? Wealth Engineering. Because I contacted him and I told him I'm going live at 6 because he did a reading, a numerology reading with um, Tasha Oshi Groves, and I wanted it to be on this channel, and they said they was willing to do it again. So please take no offense, Tamara and Zone, if I'm saying your name right. But yeah, um, she said her battery dying. Wally said, "Gator, you reading it wrong. What am I reading wrong, brother?" See, that's what I'm saying. See, like this right here. See, this right here tickles my fancy. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? No, no, no one at all. Blessings all. I think Tamara and Zone is out. She said a fan. Wally said I'm reading it wrong. What am I reading wrong, bro? Listen,
Okay,
but
so
see, and this is the thing. We're not all monoliths. We don't have to interpret everything the same because when we get into politics and we get into the world issues and world views, right? It's okay for us to be different. When we get into skin tones and it's okay for us to be different. But all of a sudden, when it comes to religion, we all got to look at things the same. No, no, no.
Geddy, I think you're really reading it wrong.
I see. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yes,
Wait,
we got
wait,
African
wait.
Christian in the building.
No, no. I'm saying you're interpreting the whole thing. There's a whole lot
Hold
going
on.
on in the chat. So Friendsgiving is
Oh, my
asking
bad. You know what? I'm not keeping up with the chat.
yes, that's what I'm
I'm
trying
not.
to
I'm
explain.
sorry.
That's what I'm trying to explain
What
to
I
you.
got wrong is school me before I bring Wally up. What happened?
Friendsgiving was actually asking Wally about his live stream. I think Wally wants to go live, right? So
When you
he
want to
was
go live, bro?
asking, yeah, so she was asking Wally if he already has his chair and mic good.
Okay.
Run,
You
Getty,
was talking
Getty.
to Friendsgiving about your equipment. My bad, bro. Damn. I'm sorry. Let me bring him up. Wally, I apologize, brother. I'm so sorry.
See, what was the you already took them out. All the words I was going to say. See, oh man,
Hold on. Let me get my
I
background
came up
together.
here
See,
just
let's say I'm struggle streaming. This background ain't even supposed to be here. Hold on. God damn it. Yeah, go ahead, Wally. Let me pull my background up. Damn.
I mean, shoot, I had nothing really to say. I mean, I came up just to say that. Like, you was reading the whole comment wrong.
I'm sorry, bro. I
I'm
told you it's a test run. Please don't take it too. It's a test run, brother. I'm sorry.
it's like, real, like, how could, like, bro, I can't even tell you if your chair was comfortable or not. Like, how could I say your chair is busted? I can't tell that. You sitting on it.
Hold on. You know what? I did. My bad, bro. I apologize. I have no excuse for that. I'm sorry.
You know what? See, Gail and I, you want to be funny with jokes now. You want to be funny.
Gail cracking joke. Hold on.
Scammer came up on there showing his views. That doesn't mean it was me. Ugh. You know,
Gail said, Wally talking about,
this is why I
yeah.
know I can't talk now.
I think, I just got,
I'm sick tired of
know,
this bullshit.
that's right. My bad, bro. I'm sorry.
I know it's jokes. No, you good. You good.
But yeah. But yeah, test run, man. I just wanted to, give y'all the just what's happening, man, and what's going on, the look that's going to be happening here, and all of that good stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're going down the wormhole. Look, Vanita said, "Get it amped already." I'm sorry. I apologize. All right. I'm sorry, man. But the wormhole, I've always been passionate about. I just didn't think that I would galvanize the audience to speak about it. But yes, she said, "Get it amped already." We're gonna get some Hebrew. Dude, you want to see amped? Get some Hebrew Israelites up in here. They'll show you amped.
Which one?
You said which one?
Which one? Yeah, which one?
Either one. It don't matter.
Don't you call them Hotep steppers over here?
Get some Hebrew Israelites up here. They'll show you amped up, man. For real.
Some gods of the earth.
The gods of the yes, man. Oh man. We the chosen tribe. We the 144,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gail says, "Getty, make sure that wormhole while he comes on the panel." I ain't amped yet, but yes, that's what the channel's gonna be about, man, and I'm excited for it. It's coming on the ground up. I'm not sure if I want to do standalone videos or just do straight lives, but I do want the lives to be a panel, right? Carl says there are many astrological inferences embedded, coded in the passages of the Bible, as with the 12 tribes, right? So, yeah, you're right about that. But if you speak to the average Christian today, they'll say astrology is demonic. So if you talk to them about astrology, even if you try to point it out that astrology is actually in the Bible, they will say no.
Thank you.
That's demonic.
Thank you.
We don't deal with astrology. We don't deal with psychics. We don't deal with horoscopes. We don't deal with any of that, right? But if you catch them off guard and say, "Hey, what are you, Leo?" Say, "No, I'm Sagittarius." You know what I'm saying? I'm Sag. But yes, astrology's in about yes, all of this stuff, man. It's the planets and the stars alpha more sized. That's it. That's all it is, man. If you understand that, then you'll have a better understanding of it. Let me see. Yeah, then y'all pray for me. Anxiety is trying to kick in. I have an hour. No, you're gonna be fine, Gail. Hey, Gail. So what's the anxiety for though, Gail? Is it are you gonna be up there chopping it up yourself by yourself, or are you gonna have a guest? Because I saw Shahrazad Ali, salute to the sister, a goddess in our community, and women should follow her example of damn womanhood. You had
They won't.
who else she had on the on that thumbnail? She has Shahrazad Ali in the middle,
She
and
has some other.
she had two other females on there. I can't remember who they were. Did you have Dr. Francis Cress Welsing on there too? Might have been Francis Cress Welsing. I don't know. It don't look like what I mean. I hit Wealth Engineering. He ain't contacted me back.
She
So.
has Monique on there, and then she has that woman that's affiliated with Oprah on there.
He can't do it.
I was Van Zant, and then
But I gotta hit the gym, Getty.
Well,
I
Joe,
just
you've
wanted
been
to
in
come
this game
by and
long
show my
enough. You can't
support.
be.
Thanks, bro.
Yep. I'll see
Okay,
you in these
Ayala and
YouTube
Monique.
streets.
All right, bro. I appreciate you, man. Like I said, it's a test run, man. I'm trying to figure out when I can get this thing going to where I can have folks in here. But we're gonna vibe out for a little bit. Appreciate
For
you.
sure. Salute,
Mr.
Wally.
Thank you for
Peace
the
out,
support,
Diva.
bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mr. Real, stay safe.
Peace out. Peace out.
Ease. Okay, she have a guest. She said she's got a guest, maybe two. You're gonna be fine. You got guests. Imagine what I'm dealing with. Shit, I was just up here by myself. Wally, I think Mr. Real Estate jumped up first. The backer brother up, then Diva, now Wally up here. And I thought Wally was gonna give me a good one, but I was wrong. Right? I misinterpreted what was going on in the chat, and I kind of, and that Wally, man, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good, man. You just skipping either missed a step or two. That's it.
Before the billions, salute to you. I'm about to go take pictures for a birthday party for the first time in a while. I mean, what you mean before the billions? You're taking the pictures, or your photos being taken? Which is it? Okay.
I'm guessing
Well,
he used to be a photographer.
see, this is what I'm talking about. The Intentional Millionaires Live. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to gauge it.
He dropped.
See, I didn't know that.
Not too long.
Huh?
So he dropped the video not too long ago. He dropped like pre-recorded.
Oh, he got a premiere. Okay. So he's before the video, you're a photographer. That's what's up, bro. Multifaceted, brother. I respect it. You said you for the first time in a while. Okay, that's what's up, man. Enjoy it, man. Thank you for being here, bro. Real.
I want photography as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna have mods. I need a mod right now, Gail. To be honest with you, you know what, Gail? The fact that you just said that, I never even thought about a moderator. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even think about a moderator on this channel, right? I was just like, because I was in such a rush today. I've had this equipment downstairs for the longest, and I just never set it up. I had this equipment since December, and I never set it up because it's in a loft in my house, and I got like a full living room set in the loft, and I was like, I gotta move all this damn furniture out of here so that I can, so that I can set this shit up. So I did all of that shit today. I moved all that furniture out of here and set up this here studio in the loft, and I was like, you know what? In the midst of this, let me just do a test run, because I've been telling people that I'm gonna go live today. I mean, this weekend. And I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get to it. Let me just put a test up, test the waters, see what's happening, see what's shaking out there. You know what I'm saying? But yes, Gail, I need a moderator. If you will be so kind, trust me. But I don't like to mod people without their permission. You know what I'm saying? I like to ask folks, like, hey man, I'm gonna make you a moderator. You too, Wealth Talk. You good at spotting bots? You did? I need to learn how to add mods to my channel. I can be a Russian bot for balance. Uh,
Yeah,
I'll need to
Tasha, you gotta
learn
do it
how
for
to
me
add
too.
mods. Tasha, you ain't got mods. Tasha, your lives be jumping. You ain't got no moderators. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, she don't got no mods. Yeah,
Wow.
she don't got no mods at all on her channel. She need to do it. Yeah, so Tasha, all you have to do is simple. Just make sure you open a tab for YouTube, and then whoever you want to
Mhm,
make a mod, go to the three dots, and then ask you there's a selection that says add moderator, and then you can just add them from
mhm.
there.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. All you got. Yeah. That's it. Damn. Your lives be jumping. If I'm ever over there again, if I catch your lives, because I really don't catch them like that, but I always watch the playback. I run your playback back, and I never noticed you didn't have mods.
I know
So the next time I'm over there, if I catch you live, if I catch you live,
today.
I'm gonna hit you up and say, make me a mod. I'll mod for you. One hand wash the other, both wash the face, man. That's why I like this community. Everybody look out for each other. I just throw the wrench to people who Gail deems worthy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, okay, thanks. Tasha was good. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'll throw you a mod. Yeah, yeah. Them things come in handy. I didn't even know the importance of them. But yes, hold on. So the Intention of Millionaires live. I'm live. But yes, so this is what the channel's going to be about, man. I hope y'all excited because I got some.
Yeah, Tim's not live. He just dropped the pre-record.
Oh, he got a premiere.
Not a premiere, just a pre-record. He just dropped it. That's it.
Oh, upload. Okay, okay,
Yeah, just
well,
an upload. Yeah, just upload.
okay. Well, Wealth Engineering told me he was. No, he said he was busy, but I did hit him up and told him.
Yeah, he's
But
probably
he said if I can do it
getting
around
to the point where
10,
he can't get up.
I said, nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it around 10. I really wanted
Well,
him
I
to
was gonna
be
try to be
here.
a.
This, huh?
No, I said if that was gonna happen, then damn, I was trying to be around 10. So, I'm trying to kill something
And
right
see,
now
that's
just
see
to
what I'm talking about. See how we see that's the struggle right there. Like when to go live, right? Because
yeah,
you got this
I woke
person
up
going. That's what I'm
late.
saying. You know, let me go ahead and squeeze it in real quick while Gail is gonna be live at 8. Let me go ahead and jump on right quick. You know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah,
scrambling like hell in here trying to put this shit together. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying. So it's a weird, you know, it's a weird balance. It's a delicate balance you got to find, and I don't know. And now I'm trying to run 2 channels, but I kind of feel like that I'm gonna
yeah,
be
I
on this
know.
one.
It's hard.
I'll be on here a little
It's
more
hard.
than even my Gaty radio show. But yeah, this is what it's gonna be about. I had my tabs ready. I was gonna talk about some astrology. No, I was gonna talk about some numerology. Wally, you into numerology?
Yes, I am. I'm in astrology, numerology. I'm just in it to like just touch upon it. Religion stuff. I mean, I'm in it in a way because I say it like this. I feel like there's a connection between religion, or at least the beliefs of it, and spiritual. Because I feel like there's not really that much of a gap if you know how to pinpoint certain things. Like if you look at one
Mm-hmm.
claim the religion side has, then I guess you find another claim through the spiritual side. So it's like it just cleans it up altogether.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. It all intertwines with each other, and um,
Mhm.
I just don't understand how people can't understand that. But if you can't understand that a lot of that stuff that in a lot of spiritual books is actually astrology and astronomy and it's dealing with because that's if you look at the ancients, like how you think they told the seasons and think they look to the stars, bro. Like
Mm,
people think about religion and things like that. Like we just sprung up out of the ground with wristwatches on and calendars on the wall.
well,
No, somebody made that,
you
and they
have
made that by looking up to the sky.
you
It's
have a point, bro.
horoscopes is nothing but stories written around what was happening in the cosmos. So,
Yeah,
and
that's
all
the
of
only
that
thing.
ties into religion. Hmm.
Yeah, for me, the horoscope part. Now that I don't really tide with, because
Yeah.
sometimes you can't base that for everybody. You can't really base that for everybody. Everyone ain't in the same circumstances. That's why I don't
Hmm.
do with that. I just do with the personalities of the zodiacs, and then be like, all right, I'm good. Because
Hmm.
everything else, you see neither here or there.
Hmm. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. See, you would be great for this. This would be a great subject to talk about. Zodiacs. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
So, man, I just, that's all I'm saying. Say, oh yeah, Getty show. This is off subject, but do you want? Hold on. This is also. Do you want one of those bucket growing systems I showed you? Yeah, I do want one. I do. It's all good. This is the wormhole. We can talk about whatever. Shit. This is the test run anyway. I just wanted to make sure my audio was going to be straight, my video was going to be straight. My visual, my background, my wormhole back there. I want to make sure that I'm looking like I'm being sucked into it, and y'all coming with me, and we going to another dimension to witness some things we never witnessed before. Right? That's the thing. But yeah, hell yeah, come on, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, you got to show me how to use it though, because I want to grow some.
yeah, she had tools out on her show, on her platform. She needs to show that.
What?
Cause yeah, cause I remember there was something she had that I think she was incubating some plants in their separate little circles or pods, whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
needs to show how that works. Cause I'm looking at that, I'm like, that's interesting. How do you do that? So
Mm. Yeah.
yeah,
She was
that's what
growing
she's.
something in a bucket, and she was like, it waters itself. It's self watering or some self watering system.
Okay,
I'm
see
like,
that
I'm like,
one. Oh,
shit,
okay, I didn't
yeah,
know.
I want one. Absolutely. You got an extra one or something, Tasha Oshi grows? Can I grow some green peppers and red peppers in there? That's what I want to know. Absolutely. Hold on, let me see. Diva, you all right? You quiet up there? You good, Diva?
You should know when to shut up and listen.
Go ahead. Yeah.
This meaning I don't know nothing about this. I just want to hear it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm saying you should know when to shut up and listen, right? So I'm
Go
basically
ahead.
shutting up and listening right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Getty, what are you
Is there anything to
saying?
add? Anything? Like, do you have anything to add? Anything at all? Anything?
Oh,
You said I
okay.
should learn to shut up and listen. So go ahead. What you got?
No, I'm saying you said I'm not saying anything. So I am saying that there are times when you should learn when to
Oh,
shut up and listen,
okay.
right?
You just
Yeah,
being
you guys are
quiet in the
basically
corner,
my
soaking
you
up
guys are
game.
my bosses right now. I have to
Ooh,
shut up and learn.
About you can hear
ooh.
everything early here than in the chat. So yeah.
So, Tasha Oshi Groves, you can hit me on either email, Getty Radio or Getty's Wormhole at Gmail. At Gmail. And before the biz, I don't think she was listening. I think she was asleep over there. I think I kind of woke her up.
Me?
It's like 2 o'clock in the
No.
morning over there in South
Are you
Africa.
are you kidding me? No, I wasn't sleeping. I was actually listening
You probably
because
over there
this
knocked out.
I'm not good with this one, guys. You guys are practically my bosses on this one, so I should shut up and learn.
But people of
Yeah,
these things. Come on, come
but you
on.
do have a you have a religious outset and outlook though, right? You because whatever deity your parents or whatever put in that's a perspective that can be used and that can be expressed here in the wormhole. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's why I wanted this to be a panel. I wanted people to come up and just, you know, hey, let's talk about it. I know you was taught to. Worship a deity.
Not a deity.
Oh my goodness! Don't tell me you actually was born normal.
You
Uh,
see, guys, no,
why-
no, no, Wally, Wally, not you too. Don't do me like that. Wally,
A religious system, a god, right? A deity.
guys, stop.
I'm pretty
Ain't
sure,
nobody
like, because you're in
grew up with
Africa.
gibberish here because
Because
bro,
Africa is the birthplace. Africa is the birthplace of pretty much all religions. So I'm pretty sure you got some deity that you got, where you got a perspective on spirituality and things like that, because that's what we're here for. We're here for the spiritual side, right? We want to talk about spirituality and things like that. So I'm pretty sure you got a perspective.
That's what I'm saying, guys. I don't know anything about spirituality. I
so
promise you
basically we're
guys, I
born
don't know
normal,
anything about.
we're born regular. We
What
choose to
What did
born
you say?
regular. Okay. No, I'm saying you were basically born regular. Like you didn't
Yeah,
hear all those things, family and all that other extra stuff. You were just born a regular person, everyday
yeah,
life.
yeah.
You know.
No, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. I didn't hear all
Yeah.
of those stuffs.
Okay. I get it.
Yeah,
I,
Yeah.
and
I
that
mean,
is why
look,
I'm,
look,
there's
look,
something
look.
yeah,
Diva.
because
and that is why
all
I
that.
am so excited about the wormhole, because I know that I'm going to be open up to a whole lot of stuff.
Diva.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to church as a child?
Yes, I did.
What church did your parents take you to when you were a child? What religion did those parents uh what did they serve?
It's Christianity, like God, the Bible.
Okay, that's your
Okay.
religious
Well, then there's
perspective.
What?
that is your perspective.
That's your
Yes, yeah,
religious perspective. Yes, that's
yeah.
your worldview. And at least when it comes down to religion, I don't know if you believe in it or not. I don't know if you're agnostic. I don't know if you what are you? Are you agnostic?
What is agnostic, guys?
Agnostic is you don't believe in anything unless you can see it and touch it and feel it. Like your phone is real, it's in your hand. I'm real, I'm sitting in front of you. The microphone is real, you're speaking into it.
Oh, I like
Right? You don't
that.
Uh,
believe in things you can't see.
okay, okay. I am not. Like, I
Okay.
do believe in God, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you see, guys, I'm
You
I'm
know what?
not even going to be, I'm not going to be able to add anything to this wormhole. I'm just going to be a
Yeah, yeah.
back.
I want people's religious perspective, because it's about religion too. We're not gonna focus only on religion, but I'm just saying, I
Yeah,
want people
yeah,
to feel comfortable with giving up their outset on life and religion, right? When it comes down to, what do you believe in? Do you believe in Jesus Christ? If you do, you should be like, yeah, I do. Right?
okay.
You believe in Jesus?
Yeah, I do.
You believe Jesus died on the cross for your sins and for the sins of all mankind.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe
Then
all
you're a
of that.
Christian. You just sat here and told us, you just sat here and told us that you don't have an outset on religion, and you just denied Christ in front of the
No,
heathens.
no, no, don't do that. Don't do
Well,
that,
no,
Daddy. Don't do.
technically, well, when you say
Oh my God. Okay.
it's going everywhere. That's going everywhere. But you know what? To that earlier definition of diagnostic, you know what? I could have been the same. No, I could literally add that to myself, but in that
Yeah,
same breath, I
agnostic.
don't. So
Agnostic.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, agnostic. I
Damn,
mean,
I
yeah,
could.
agnostic.
I,
I'm kind of on that wave, agnostic a little bit. Like, I don't want to.
yeah,
I don't want to be believing in shit that I can't see, that ain't no evidence of it. Right. So
yeah, I too. Yeah.
you understand what I'm
Damn,
saying?
I was.
Like, I ain't never seen a man walk on water.
Jojo Manhood over here. He would love this.
Huh?
No, Dojo Manhood. He's another content creator that's on YouTube.
Okay,
He's the
Dojo
Nazi.
manhood. That's what's up. That's what's up. Tell them come through, man. Come through the wormhole. We got a question in the chat. Thank
I'm
you
gonna
for the
let him
question.
know.
Yeah, let them know, man. Vanita 16 says, Getty, which African deity were you thinking of starting out with for the wormhole and why? Black Money Corp gave me an idea to talk about Best. Best is like the god of fertility. He protects children and women and anything. It's a ancient Egyptian god. We were gonna me and him had a conversation on a live, or we was in a chat or something. He said, you should talk about Best, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe we should. BES, capital BES.
Yeah, I was
That's
about to
what.
say like because they. Yeah, no.
Hmm?
Real quick, I was about to say when you say African deity, I was about to say like which ones are we talking about straight from Africa or are we talking about in Egyptian? Because since we hold both.
No. Egyptian is Africa.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't get
But
down.
it's still like yeah, even if not calling it as two sides, but I'm saying it's still both, right? Because it's two
Yeah,
different packages.
yeah. Yeah, but not to me. And that's the thing that I don't want people to try to separate Egypt from Africa when Egypt is snap dab in the middle of Africa. This
Yeah,
is one
exactly.
of this is one of those tricks that white supremacy did to us because Egypt was so fly. It's so amazing. It's
Yeah.
so beautiful. The architecture. They carved monuments out of the side of mountains, right? So they go over there and they're like, ain't no way black folk did this. So they just don't want to give us that. So they try to separate Egypt from the rest of Africa. No, that's Africa.
Even though
You
they
don't get
can.
nothing but this right here 50,000, 60,000 years ago. The pale man came later on. That's all us. Even if you open up those sarcophaguses and you will see the paintings and the drawings in there, they had white paint. You know why? Because the garbs that they were wearing were white. The skin was black. You can't take that. So, but they try to take that away from us every chance that they get because Egypt is such a fucking anomaly to the world. It's a wonder of the world all on its own. They're still finding caskets and sarcophaguses to this day out there buried. They're still discovering them. 2020, I think the last one I saw, 2021 was the last one I saw. They found 16 buried. They still finding shit out there. They just the architect, everything was so fly. They can't even understand how they built those pyramids. China tried to replicate one and it collapsed. Them things have been standing, I mean, for at least 60,000 years. Right? Hold on. James Tony said heathens. Yes, but I was thinking about starting with Best, but we're going to talk about all the Egyptian gods and all the deities. We're going to talk about Greek stuff. We're going to talk about the Sumerians. We're going to talk about but here's the thing, Vanita, they can't bleach the ones that they recently found. You open them up, all the skin is black, and it's too much. It's too much out there. They ain't found it all to bleach it. But why? But here's the thing: why are they bleaching it? Because they want to separate that part of Africa. That's insane. That's like saying Germany is black, right? You just that's like going over into Europe, Eastern and Western Europe, and picking any country out of there and saying this country right here is not Caucasian. Think about if we tried to do that. What if we tried to say the Vatican ain't Caucasian? What if we tried to say, Poland ain't Caucasian? What if we tried to say Ireland ain't Caucasian? Because they found a black man in a cave over there. What was that black man they found in the cave? He had streaky hair, dark skin, and he had blue eyes. They found him in a cave. He was at least 20,000 years old. And they ran a DNA test and found out he was a black man. He was a black man, but he had blue eyes and he had long streaky hair. So for that, we can say, hey, I think he was found in Russia. It's Russia or Ireland. Since we found him there, yeah, Ireland's black. That ain't no white country. Imagine the typical white man would be like, nigga, you done lost your mind, right? But we let them get away with that with Egypt. No, Egypt is a black. The ancient Egyptians were black, but they
And you
did
know what?
what
Let
they
me ask
did
you.
was so incredible that white folk want to claim it for themselves. Because think about this:
Yeah,
the
but
mindset ain't nowhere. There's ain't no pyramids in Europe, but there's pyramids in South America, where African people were before that. There's pyramids in America. There's a pyramid in America. Let me show y'all. Don't believe it? How many of y'all know that there's actually a pyramid in America? Do you know that? An ancient one.
yeah, I seen a picture of it.
All right. There we go. Some people in the chat may not know. If you know that, let me know. If you don't know that, let me know. I'll tell you where it is.
But real quick, let
I'll
me
tell you where it is.
add another thing to this a little bit.
Hmm?
Because I think, because another big thing that I mentioned earlier, right? Because with the spirituals and then the religion side, is another
Hmm?
big factor. Religion, there's only one God, but in spiritual, there's multiples. That's the biggest like separation factor.
Hmm.
It's
And
like
even Wally, let's just be honest. Even in religion, there's multiple gods. People just ignore it. The Bible tells you there's
but
multiple
see,
gods. People just ignore the
that's what
fact
I'm
that
saying. Because
that's there. Huh?
but see, that's my thing, right? Because see, here's my thing, right? Because I know in the Bible it says God is a jealous God, but my thing is, how is God is the only God being known and said to be in the Bible? Unless you're trying to sit here and say like by being a God or being a ruler or something of that matter of following someone else is
Mm-hmm.
mind frame and how they go about things. Like that's what. Because my thing is like on one sense, I get it, right? Because if you're looking at from the spiritual side of it, it's like, okay, yeah, I get it, right? Because there's a bunch of these guys out here.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose any one of them, and you can choose on the wrong side of it if you believe in them, and you should be believing
Mm-hmm.
this one. But then it's like on another, it's like, but you're the only known God of this whole world, though, in your world frame. How can you be jealous of them?
Yeah. And
But then when you think about it,
because
it makes sense too because of other things.
yeah, yeah. So it's hold on. Let me show y'all this. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. Let me show y'all the pyramid. But the Bible tells you there's multiple gods, right? But they sit. I don't want to get into this because this is gonna be another subject too. But the gods they sit on a council. It's more than one, right? Even if you remember the book of Genesis, it says, "Let us make man in our image." The man ain't talking to himself. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, okay, real I get it real quick. Okay, let me
Go
put
ahead,
you
bro.
on YouTube and because yeah, I need to handle something in the back.
It's cool.
I'll be right. I'm gonna come in the chat.
I appreciate you. Thank you for being here, good
Yeah,
brother.
no problem, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Tasha Oshie Groves is right. She says that there are multiple pyramids in America. Yes, it is, but they don't highlight that as tourist attractions. Yeah, multiple. One of the most well known is in Illinois. Look it up. One of the most well known pyramids. They're covered in grass now because they let the shit grow over. But when scientists did the research on them and they researched the materials that the pyramid was made out of, those materials are indicative of Africa. Those materials, that sand, that dirt, whatever they use, is not indicative of America. See what I'm saying? Hold on, moments with uh I'm a Gentile. I'm a Gentile, man. Brilliant. Brilliant. Cause got jokes. But Germany was black, yes, but they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that, right? Hold on, let me look this up. That's a great thing to look up right here. Let me look this up. I done changed my studio around, so everything's like backwards now. So I can't move as fast as I used to because I done moved everything. So got shit on the left, shit on the left that used to be on the right, shit on the right that used to be on the right, and I'm trying to navigate my way through this thing. But yeah, Let me show y'all. She said yes, Germany was black. Let me see. I don't know if that body. I don't know if that guy, dark skin man. Now I'm trying to see if I can. Okay, I think this is the guy right here. I'm trying to find the guy that they found in the cave. Found his remains in the cave. I can't remember what it is. James Tony says the Grand Canyon. Yes, the Grand Canyon is a phenomenon. The Grand Canyon can be interpreted as a time where the Earth was destroyed. Right. Um, if you believe in such a thing, right? Yeah, multiple pyramids. That pyramid is a Ponzi scheme. I heard about the pyramids. Yes, they look like hills or mountains now. Yeah, they covered in dirt and sand because they didn't maintain them. But yeah, Monk's Mound. Monk's Mound is one. Hold on. Let me see. Let me look at this, brother. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing right here, right? Now, let me share y'all. Let me share the screen with y'all. Let me share the screen with y'all. Okay, this is the wormhole. Then we're gonna go down in it, right? So fuck it. Might as well. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, right? Hold on. How can I share this? Move this over here. Now I gotta look. I gotta pull this TV in. See, y'all, I ain't even got my studio set up right. Nothing's convenient. I gotta look at my screen. My screen over here. Hold on. Then I gotta put this one here. Okay. All right. Now, if you look at this article, right, it says early Britons had dark skin. Cheddar Man research indicates. This is the guy they found in the cave. When they ran his DNA, right, they discovered that he was a dark skinned man with blue eyes and long streaky hair. Okay. So his DNA indicated that. Says some of the first modern settlers of Britain from 10,000 years ago had dark skin and curly hair, according to a new analysis of a historic skeleton. They found this motherfucker. The Cheddar Man fossil was discovered in 1903 in a cave in the village of Cheddar, Somerset, southwest England. He is the oldest complete skeleton to have been discovered in Britain and would have been part of the last wave of immigrants to populate the region after the Ice Age. All right. Now, look at this, man. These people, this is the point where folks are being honest with what they discovered. Right. So this is Great Britain. So you think that this was just concentrated in this one area, right? It's evidence and science has proven that black people circumnavigated the earth before anybody else, right? Which is why you can go to Japan, you can go to China, you can go to little villages in the far east, and you will see pockets of African people that look just like us with nappy hair and everything, but they got the phenotype of an Asian or something like that, right? So which is why you got tribes in Africa that got phenotypes like Asians, right? So because we circumnavigated the earth before everybody else. This is science being honest. And a lot of times they don't do that. It took them a long time to do that. It took them a long time to admit that civilization and human and life started in Africa. It took them a long time to come out and just admit that's what it was, right? So Cheddar Man, look up Cheddar Man. Do your research on Cheddar Man. Right, Cheddar Man was a beast, and I remember that was a story that they put up on it was on the news. I can't remember what it was, but they went to some Caucasian people's houses, right, and they say, hey, we discovered some remains of your ancestors, right? I wish I could find that video, but they went to the house. It was like CNN or maybe MSNBC. It was a major news outlet. They went to them people's house and said, "Yeah, we discovered the remains of your ancestors in a cave not too far from here." Because they asked the people, "How long have you been here?" They said, "We've been here for generations." They said, "Okay, well, we found some remains of your ancestors," and they said, "This is what your ancestors look like." And when they showed them the picture, right when they showed them the picture, it was Cheddar Man. It was Cheddar Man. That's what they showed him. They pulled up Cheddar Man, and I can remember the dude. It was a white dude. His hesitation because they surprised him. They was like, "Boop!" Popped the picture up. That's what your ancestor looked like. The dude looked like he was shocked because he thought he was gonna see a white man, blonde hair, blue eyes, right? So that was a moment where people are being honest because DNA. Because now we have the benefit of DNA. You can run a person's DNA and find out exactly, you know, what they have in them. And if you come out, if your genetic code says that you're black, you got blonde, you got green eyes or blue eyes, and you got curly hair, that's what his hair looked like. But they said in the article it was curly, right? Then how can you argue with science? You can't. James Tony said there are multiple pyramids and temples in the Grand Canyon, but the area is off. Yes, you're right about that. Multiple pyramids and temples. Yes, bro. It's so many phenomenons out here in the world that they don't tell you about. You'll be surprised, man. Cause could have been the first slave. I wasn't there. Grain of salt of discernment. Nah. Cause. Now you're losing me. You're losing me. So now you're trying to say that this man from 10,000, 20,000 years ago that they said, which is an ancestor of the Great Brits, was a slave. Come on, bro. Cause, you're losing me. You're losing me, bro. Let's see, and this is how you decipher and you pick out who really is for you and who's not. You start talking about history. Because nobody wants to believe that black people were actually great in this fucking world. No one. We were all just slaves. We didn't do shit. Matter of fact, in Egypt, aliens built that shit. You niggas didn't do it. Jesus Christ, man. The science is proven. It's right there. If that was a white man that they pulled out of that cave, you would not say he was a slave. You would not fix your face to say that at all. Even if he was Irish and the English enslaved the Irish and white people had white slaves the whole 9 yards, you would not fix your face to say he was a slave. Because historically, we know all people of color in history were not slaves. Period. I mean, shit, black folk kicked ass in fucking in Spain, in Italy, for centuries. They weren't slaves. Why you think them people look like that? They got African DNA in them because for over 700 years, the Moors ruled over there and got defeated by the Christians in 1492. But from the 700s to 1492, black people ruled that shit over there. If you be honest about history, you go over there and look at the paintings, you look at the architecture, the structure, you would see. Everybody want black folks to just be slaves in this world. We were not just that, black folks. We got a powerful history that dates back thousands of years, not just 400, thousands. And we did major things in this world. But back then we were slaves. See what I'm saying? Insane. Cars. I don't agree. Cars. I ain't rocking with you on that. Your opinion is very much so welcome. But I'm gonna challenge you on it every time, bro. You talking about discernment? Oh, that ain't discernment. That's judgment. That all you're doing is allowing us to peer into you how you actually look at black folks. Historically, we were just slaves. We didn't do nothing else in the world. Come on, man. Come on, cars. Because if he was black, he had to be a slave. I get you. One skeleton does not, but he was there. So so what you're saying, cause, is the simple fact that he was there. What that means is that he could have been a slave, not a king. Right? Right? Because his remains were hidden for that long, not a pope, because we already know historically there were black popes in Europe. Not a pope, not a person of high society. No, skin dog slave. Come on, cause. Come on, cause. You're losing me, brother. You're losing me. They were so smart they became an alien, right? And this is the thing, right? This is, I'm just going off what the history says. And if you want to be honest, historically, black folks did some wonderful things in this world, which is why Caucasians have been trying to claim Egypt for centuries for themselves. Everybody knows this because nobody wants to give black folk credit for anything but being slaves. We didn't invent anything. We didn't do anything. We don't contribute to advanced technology. None of that. We just been slaves. Never mind you. All right. It says I see never said it was white was doing the slaving. Let's just be honest, Carol's cars. If you're talking about slavery, you're talking about an ancient black man. You're not talking about black people enslaving black people in the middle of Europe. And here's the thing too. Why would your statement go there? We was just talking about the fact that this was a black man that was discovered in this cave in 1903 that dates back to at least 10,000 years. They found a black dude. So the notion would be in Europe, in Great Britain, that dude's supposed to be white, but he wasn't. He was black. So what does that say? What does that say? We didn't circumnavigate the earth, the world, because scientifically it proves that we did. That's proof, that's evidence of this. What if black people were the first to start mass slavery? We're not talking about mass slavery. Slavery has always been, look, we're going to get into this too on the show, but there's a notion, right, in the woke world, in the tinfoil hat world, right? Let's just put our tinfoil hats on right quick, right? In the tinfoil hat world, there's notions that human beings were made and designed to be slaves. White, black, don't matter. You were created to be slaves to the gods or the aliens of the universe. The Anunnaki is what they call them. You were engineered and designed to be slaves, period. Right? So we can go down any wormhole we want when it comes down to that. But all I'm saying is, when it came down to Cheddar Man, Carl said, he could have been a slave. Like, come on, man. When the last time you referred to a white man as being a slave? And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because this is a positive outset and outlook on history. So there could have been an awe there, like, damn, it's a black man over there at that time. Because as you know, let's just go down another wormhole. If black people circumnavigated the earth, right, then we had to end up in Eastern and Western Europe at some point. Doesn't mean that we were slaves, but we had to end up there at some point, have families and die and adapt to the climate. And adapting to the climate means that your skin's not going to change, but your eye color can. Right? and your hair texture can, because that's what they're saying. I don't know if that's his hair texture, but they're saying his hair was curly. They're not saying it was coarse like ours. Right? You see what I'm saying? So, you know, when you talk about genealogy and stuff like that, I just don't want people to revert back to the worst things that there could be. You feel what I'm saying? Because if he was a slave, then he probably would have had some chains and stuff around his body. They didn't say that. They said they found him, because all those metals and things like that, they don't dissipate over time. The flesh does, a little bit of the bone does, but they discovered the man in a cave. You see what I'm saying? Where did the actual word slave come from? We were enslaved to the world, one aspect or another. No, man. Come on, man. Cars, take a lesson from me. As a white man, never talk about slavery. Never. Not in America. Don't even utter those words, because when you say that, black folk, we look at you crazy. I'm just being honest. Because you can't speak to me or any black person in our diaspora about the issues we've dealt with pertaining to racism and white supremacy. You can't speak to that. I don't care how many movies you watch. I don't care how many books you read. I don't care how many people you think you empathize with. You can't speak to that. So as a white man, you should take that whole conversation off the table. Just being honest, bro. Now you want to talk about where the word slave comes from and all of this shit. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing that happened to black folk over the centuries. Right? You would never say that to a person who survived the Holocaust. You would never say that to a Jewish person, ever. Never. Never. But you got the unmitigated gall to say that to us. You wouldn't say, hey, where did the word Jew originate from in the first place? Hey, we're all Jews. No, you wouldn't. So the same way you would pay homage and show respect to other people who had their own struggles and Holocaust and dealt with bullshit coming from a system or whatever the reasons it was, you got to do the same thing here. When it comes to, you want to be in black spaces, bro, you can't be speaking on slavery. Just leave your opinions to yourself, because you're gonna come off as insensitive and brash. We not gonna feel you, period. Because you white. You can't speak to what we go through. Your whiteness has a value in this country, period. So you can't speak to this. You just can't, bro. You just can't. So keep that out of your system. Don't be one of them white folk that think you hang around black folk and then you think you can share in our experience and you can speak on what we got going on. You cannot. So if you want to be in black spaces, show some respect and don't speak on what we actually got going on and the things that actually bring about emotion inside of us. Because I'm pretty sure you got some stories about your ancestors. And if you share their story with me about pain and trauma and whatever, however it may be, and if I spoke about that in a disrespectful manner, like, oh, your grandfather was disrespectful, your grandmama, she deserved that, maybe she should have just shut her fucking mouth, or whatever the case may be, you would look at me crazy. You would. Our struggle is ours. You can't relate, bro. If you wanna prove to the world you're not racist, stop speaking on black issues pertaining to the pain that we've dealt with in this fucking country. You can't speak to that. You can't. And take the word slave out of your vocabulary. Because when the white man say the word slave, we look at you like you crazy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest with you. We look at you like you racist when you start trying to talk about slavery, like we all were slaves. No, no, no. We're all slaves to the system. We're all slaves. We're all in debt. We're all enslaved to the system of the government of the United. No, there were no laws written for you to be murdered on sight. There were no laws written for you to be denied housing. There were no laws written for you to not make a living and make a wage in this country. There were no laws written, none, for you to be cut out of the voting system. There were no laws written when you were allowed to vote to prove that you were literate in order for you to be allowed to vote. There were no laws written that when you got your right to vote, because you always had the right to vote, but there were no laws written that said you should be killed for voting. There were no laws written that there were no clans built up of black people running around slaughtering white people for voting. Like, you can't speak to this, cars. And I'm just being honest, bro. You got to change your perspective. But you don't have to change your perspective. You just got to, you just got to understand, man, when you're around black folks, man, you can't, you're just not you're not one of the Negroes at this point, bro. I'm open topic. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm just telling you how the way we think. Yeah, I'm open topic. Yeah. Yeah. You can talk about it, but if you talk about a motherfucker like me, then you're gonna get exactly what you got. You don't like it? Yeah, we open topic here. But you're not gonna come in here and disrespect black folks. No. And I'm not saying that's what you did. You can speak your opinion, but I'm gonna have a counter. And that was my counter. And I'm giving you some advice. If you like being in black spaces, you need to understand, bro. You got to watch what you say. I can't go into a Jewish space and start talking about fucking Adolf Hitler and what the fuck happened over there in the Holocaust. They'll look at me like I was insane. And they'll get me the fuck out of there. Period. You know this, though, cars. Don't play crazy. Nobody can play victim like white folks. You didn't disrespect any race. But when you said this about Cheddar Man, what you said was, sir, he could have been a slave. So that means instinctively you think of black folk that way. Because if this man would have popped up as a white man, you would not have said that. I promise you. You know what you would have said? Oh, he looks like my uncle. He looked like my cousin. I got a cousin look just like him. He could be kin to me. But when you saw that black man found in Great Britain 10,000 years ago, you're like, oh, had to be a slave. Had to be. Couldn't have been nothing different. Black man over there at that time. Oh yeah, slave. Yeah. Easy. Slavery. Black folk ain't did it. That's how you come across. I'm just trying to give you some game, bro. Now you can get offended at it. You can take it however you want. But I'm trying to give you some game. If you claim that you want to be you in black spaces and you get down with black folks and you cool with black folks and all of this stuff, bro, you can't be talking about our struggles and our situations because it's insensitive, because you don't understand how it feels to go through what we've been through. So when you speak on it, you sound insane. All right, Tasha Oshiguro said, we are told to forget about slavery, but never forget the Holocaust. Exactly. It's commemorated all the time, but everybody around here telling us we need to get past slavery, but ain't nobody getting past the Holocaust. Ain't nobody getting past whatever massacres that have taken place over time. But ours is looked down upon, which is why I'm big on history, which is why I never ignored history, and which is why I'm steadfast on history, because I don't want us to be forgetting about our history. Because in order to not repeat what went on, we got to know how we got there in the first place. If that makes sense. And I didn't make this channel to be fussing with cars and white folks. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's welcome here. But I'm just giving you some game. When you're around real woke black people, because there are black people out there who know the history, but they just not woke, and they will rather kowtow to you than to tell you, hey, what you said is not cool. You should not be speaking on this. Ain't nobody trying to tell you what not to say. But what I'm trying to say is, you want to be in this space, bro, you got to be cool. You got to be easy on that. Just like we got to be careful with what we say. Think about it. You got black folks out here getting hung for saying something about the LGBT community 20 years ago. 20 years ago, man, say something crazy. We getting hung out to dry, losing careers. Somebody did, you understand what I'm saying? So everybody else take their history and their respect seriously, and goddamn it, we do too. Period. Because I respect you. I respect your people. I'm not gonna look down on your folks about anything, or your struggles and what you've been through. I know white history too. I know y'all slaves too. But if you were Irish and you say the English tried to wipe us out, I'm not gonna look at you and say, oh yeah, well, y'all deserved it. You're the fighting Irish. All you do is drink and fight. No, I wouldn't do that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Cars. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, you've been hanging around the wrong black folks. Over here in this space, man, we're gonna tell you the real. Like, if you fuck with us, you rock with us, we're gonna rock with you. But our issues are ours, and they're ours to speak on. You can speak on it if you want, but your life experience is just different. You're not gonna come across, even though you may not even understand, but you're gonna come across as insensitive. Think about how that feels. So Call says, I see how my text came across insensitive, unintended. Apologies. Listen, you don't have to apologize. I'm just trying to explain to you, man. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you humbling yourself and doing that, because a lot of people wouldn't have done that, right? So what I'm trying to say is, our issues are our issues, and a lot of times they're deep rooted, and we got all kinds of people beating us down every single day, telling us to forget about our past. And most of the time, that shit comes from people that look like us. So we can't let that be compounded by somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? Wow, when I came in here, you sound like me. Micro Farmer says, when I came in here, you sound like me, brother. Yeah, I mean, listen, I believe we can all be harmonious and live amongst each other, whether separate or apart. You understand what I'm saying? But our issue, what goes on in our house goes on in our house. And I appreciate you being here, but I appreciate Cars for being honest and actually, being humble enough to say, hey man, I see where you're coming from, because a lot of people would act like they're oblivious to what I'm talking about. And like, what are you talking about? You understand? So respect to him. And you can ask Cars. Ain't nobody act funky towards him in this space. He's in a black space. Ain't nobody never act funky towards Cars. Not that I know of. Right? Because we don't do that to people. Black folks, we are some of the most inviting people in the world, especially people that don't look like us. We invite anybody in. We ain't tripping on nobody. We ain't shitting on you or nothing. But we got to get an attitude where we're going to stand up for each other. Micro Farmer, I found one just like me. I cuss people out. Step out of pocket. You getting checked. I mean, it's in a lot of cases, man, it's really not about checking anybody. It's about, doing the very thing that they would do. Standing up for your culture and your people, right? It's nothing wrong with that. Me standing up for my culture and my people doesn't mean it has to be at your expense, at the expense of your people, at the pain of your people, at the pain of the people that look like you. It don't have to work like that. I can be proud and black or African or native or Cherokee or whatever I am, right? I can be all of that, but that don't mean I got to hate you. That don't mean I can't get along with you. That don't mean I can't do business with you. That don't mean I can't build anything with you. But you can't disrespect my culture, but you can't disrespect my people, just like you can't disrespect Jamaican people. You can't disrespect African people. You can't disrespect Haitian people. You can't do anybody. People are proud of their cultures. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Micro Farmer says yes. Talk Williams, salute, good brother. Salute, man. Thank you for being here, man. Hey, look, the panel's open, man. I know it's late. We got a few more minutes, man. Gail going live in a little bit. Gail been going live for a little bit. Yes, yeah. Michael Farmer, yeah, would love to see you on the panel any day, anytime. Yeah, you can come up on the panel, Michael, anytime, man. Michael Farmer, yes, I've been looking for a tribe. Yeah, what's my brother name? Mr. Real Estate got his official status as a Native American in this country, right? And I asked him, I'm trying to do the same thing, right? Because I'm pretty sure we got Native in our blood. A lot of people don't know that a lot of black folks were already here, which is, all black folk weren't brought here on no damn boats, but we were already here. So we got Native status. And he got his Native status. I think he had to do some DNA stuff, whatever. I don't know. I know my grandma was like Native. My grandmother, she was like Native American. She was real light, man. She had the freckles and all. She looked like my grandmother looked like a Native American. I'll just say that. My grandmother on my father's side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we are a lot more accepting to other folks than I. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we welcome anybody in. We do. We welcome anybody in. Especially if they don't look like us. We do. So since we have that sentiment, I'm not going to let you allow that to have you come in here and be disrespectful. No. Because sometimes you may not know that you're being disrespectful. You get and it takes a black man to let you know, hey man, that ain't cool for you to be saying. Yes, no hate. That ain't no hate. That calls been in. I ain't never kick calls out of a chat or this calls. I always acknowledge them and things like that, because I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But I know nuance when I see it. Yeah, right. I can disagree with you without being disrespectful. Yeah. Shout out to you. Talk Williams. Hey there, brother. We've been there. A book, Black Indians. The maps came from Africa, brother. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody knows that. That's a scientific fact. Christopher Columbus, navigator, was a black man. Everybody knows that. The diaries of Christopher Columbus said that there were Africanoid people when he touched down in South America. He didn't touch down in North America. He touched down in South America. His diaries, he said there were Africanoid people here. That's just history. You know what I'm saying? What the book? We've been there. A book, Black Indians, the maps. Yeah. They had maps where they did, but where did they get the maps from? Yeah. Black folks circumnavigated the earth. Everybody knows this. They knew it. Right? But anyway, I didn't want to take this turn for the wormhole, but shit, here we are. And I want to. That's one of that calls. No, this is an open panel, but if you get out of pocket, you're gonna be checked. Don't feel that you should be allowed to say something and no one is supposed to check you on it and deal with what's going on there, right? So, yeah, because maybe you didn't know. You can only get maps from people who've been there. Exactly. Matter of fact, I can Google it for you right now. It's very well known. I can't remember the guy's name, but Christopher Columbus, navigator. He was an African man. he knew how to get to the Americas, right? Which is why they called Indian people, Native Americans, Indian, because he thought he was in India. And his ass won't. Hold on, let me see. But yeah, like I said, man, this is a test run, man. Damn, I've been here too long. Gail about to go live in about 5 minutes. She said she's nervous, y'all. Gail said she's nervous. Yeah, we can move on. Call. Salute to you, good brother. Salute to you. But Gail said she's nervous and she's gonna need our support over there in her live. You know, she's gonna need the support of the folks over there in her live. Merle, hey Merle. Michael Farmer says, "Welcome to my world. I try to have fun, and someone come along and mess it up for me and my subscribers, but I do have to work on not responding to some stuff." Yeah. Hello, hey, Merle W. Can someone drop the link to Gail? Let me go over to Gail channel right quick. Hold on. Gail is live tonight. Let me grab her. Grab her live. Where are you, Gail? Let me Google it. I'm about to put the link in the chat. Hold on. Okay, let me where we at? How do I grab this damn link? There we go. I'm about to post this link in the chat. Hold on. And we're gonna be over there on Gail's channel showing her some love and some support. Let me drop this in the link in the chat right quick. That's Gail's channel there. Wait a minute. That ain't the fucking channel. What the hell? Hold on. God damn. What was that? How you share a channel? My bad. That's the wormhole. But all y'all Gail, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gail. Hold on. Moments with Diva. Let me make you a moderator. Hold on. Let me make you a moderator. I'm messing up. I got this all the way twisted. Oh my god. Yeah, I made you a moderator. Can you drop Gail's channel, please? Please.
Okay. I'll drop it and we'll
Please,
see.
because I just dropped my own channel, the Wormhole. So I don't know what I don't know.
Now.
I'm on her YouTube page.
I just dropped it though.
Yeah, see, you know what? I'm on 2 different browsers. That's what it is. Just dropped it. Yeah, that's the link. Gail at night. We're gonna be shooting over there in a few ticks. I'm gonna keep an eye on her channel to make sure when she actually goes live, and then we're gonna jump over there and show her some love, man. Show her some respect. You know what I'm saying? Because Gail at night is, she's very supportive. She's a super moderator. She's always, in chats and things like that, getting it in.
So he's asking when she's going. I think she's going in less than 2 minutes.
Did you drop the chat? Did you drop the channel? I don't see it.
I dropped the link though.
Where you dropping it at?
Are you serious? I dropped it on your live. I just dropped it again.
I don't see it.
Whoa.
I see where I dropped mine by mistake, and I see Getty's wormhole because I dropped mine by mistake.
Oh, it just came on.
Okay, there you go. There you go. I see it. There we go. There we go. Y'all check out Gail. We're gonna go check Gail out in a minute. She's not live yet, so
Yeah, but in less than 2 minutes, though.
yeah. But nobody goes live right at the time. Trust me. Yeah, nobody goes live like right then.
Mm-hmm.
But you got people in the chat already, so
Yeah.
but yes, thank y'all for tuning in, man, to the test run of the wormhole, man. How we're going. Yeah, she said she see it now. Yeah, she's on at 8. Yeah. Lace's journey. Where you been at, Lay? Lace's journey ain't even come out. Lace's come holler at me. Damn, Lay. I think she did.
She's getting the smoothies in.
Okay, just stopped by her space. I will be over. Yeah. Keep the combo going. I see it now. Yeah, we'll be over there, man. This was just a test run. This wasn't thank you, Tasha Ocean Gross. This wasn't actually a show or whatever, but it turned out I just wanted to test it and see.
But wait, did you do the intro yourself?
No. You mean the intro to the show?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Guys, that is
I wish
dope.
I was that good.
That intro is dope.
I wish I was that good. Okay, Gail, count down. She count down 13, 12,
Yeah.
10, 9. Okay. Gail ain't playing. Gail ain't playing. Okay, she got the intro running.
Yeah. Ish, guys.
Huh?
I thought you did the intro yourself. I'm like, oh
No.
God, so
No.
dope.
I'm gonna see what she okay, she's live. She's live. She's live. Let's go over to Gail. We're gonna drop the outro, the same trailer. This was the wormhole. And I appreciate you being here, going down the wormhole with me. Listen,
Thank you guys for coming in. We
all
really do
about building
appreciate
and getting some shit popping. Okay, heading over to Gail's channel. Yes, I'll see y'all there. We out.
And we got friends, and thank you all for joining this evening. Today